Mission 6-8 broadcast where we serve justice, love mercy.
And walk humbly.
Yes, we do. I'm Brady Labe, and I'm joined here today with my co-host Jackson Parnell. Say hi, Jackson.
Hi, everybody.
How's everyone doing today? It's currently September 20th, which is a Friday. This should be airing at 7 a.m. And again later on the radio. Hope everyone is having a good day so far. We got a couple things to talk about today. For you guys, we're going to be going over some alleged allegations of theft going on. There's an investigation going on at the one of the water districts. Then we're going to be going over some new tech that's been going around, like fairly new. I saw this article 5 hours ago as of now about carbon renewable hydrogen producing technology. And then finally, we're going to go over some accident that happened at one of the Chevron plants in Baton Rouge and how it led to the injury of two workers there and some also potential environmental hazard on today's Mission 6-8. First, we're going to start off with our Micah news like we normally do. Remember September 28th is the Health and Environment Summit. That's from 8:30 to 5:30 p.m. at the Henning Memorial United Methodist Church Family Life Center. There's going to be multiple organizations there to be educating on environmental factors. There's going to be free lunch, free childcare. Make sure you register by the 21st, which is 2 days from, or 1 day from when this airs. So just
It's very quick and easy to sign up for. It doesn't
yeah,
even take like 5 minutes.
yeah, it took us like 2 seconds to sign up for it, so make sure you sign up for that. Then the 27th of September is our free family movie night. We're gonna have snacks and drinks there. It's gonna be Avatar: Way of Water. That's also going to be at the Henning United Methodist Church Family Life Center. So if you want to come hang out with us, watch Avatar, you can do that. Currently, the real-time air quality reader that we have is a 17, which is air quality is considered satisfactory and air pollution poses little to no risk. So that's good. I think that's about all we have for the Micah news. So let's move forward on to, let's do the, I'm going to do the plant in Baton Rouge first. So yeah, there was one of the Chevron plants in Baton Rouge caught on fire. Two workers are currently recovering from burns. They had to be airlifted to the Baton Rouge hospital. It happened at about 8 o'clock this morning. It lasted about 45 minutes this morning, that being the 19th. So yesterday morning, by the time this airs. They claim that they were working on any other environmental impact that it could have. And I get the reason that we wanted to, or I wanted to specifically bring this one up today is because Baton Rouge and Lake Charles has a lot of similarity in their problems when it comes to plants like this. I wanted to use this as an opportunity. Well, first to offer, I guess not really condolences, but to be like, well, yeah, I'm sorry about the workers catching on fire. That's really sad. And also the environmental impacts. But I wanted to bring it to us because I was talking to, we were at the meeting this past Sunday, Cindy and the rest of Micah 6-8 was, and we were referring to the frequent accidents that happen on these chemical plants. They are normally referred to as incidents, but often being fires that burn or cause damage to critical structures in the plant that prevent certain chemicals from being released into the air. So every time an accident like this happens, which they typically happen frequently, it looks like they also happen in Baton Rouge too. They happen around here just as frequently. Not only are they injuring workers there, but they also burn very expensive equipment that's responsible for keeping us safe.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like you said, talking about this particular incident is just a reminder that this is like a an actual real problem that happens to people like all the time.
Yeah, and
It's
I feel
just
like often
it's
the
just treated as like a workplace incident when the ramifications of stuff like this goes well beyond the bounds of the workplace.
yeah,
It affects like a lot of people.
it affects everyone living in the surrounding community, and often the people
Yeah.
in the community don't even know that it happens, or that when it does happen, it's almost a lot of the times the chemicals are treated as if they're not as dangerous as they actually are. So they will have like or they'll make claims that the chemicals didn't leave a certain vicinity, even though there's no way that's true. Like they're like, oh, yes, there was a chemical, like the fire caught on the chemical release happened, but it didn't go past the fence line. It's like how? Like I just don't think that I think that it was just a chance for me to talk about how it also happens all the time in Sulphur and in Lake Charles, and Westlake. I mean, but yeah, I hope those people recover in the hospital. Let's move on and talk about the. This is something that's new to me. This is the breakthrough that could. It says this is from Heat Map. The breakthrough that could unlock ocean carbon removal. So, I guess let me just explain this one first. This is pretty interesting because I've never actually heard about this before. But there are these. It's a type of like it makes energy or makes hydrogen that stores energy, is what I'm gathering from it. And essentially, what this company called Aquatic is doing is they are building these facility things that, for some science nerdy stuff, essentially what it does is it produces hydrogen from the ocean, which is something that's not new. That's something that is pretty easy to do, apparently. But in the exact same time, it also removes carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. So not only is it creating a clean type of energy, which through hydrogen, but it also takes out some of the greenhouse gases in the air.
No,
Or is that
it
not what it
removes
does?
stored carbon from the ocean.
Oh, it's from the ocean?
Yeah, it's like detoxifying oceanic waters basically,
Okay.
which is pretty important.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, I was reading it says 10 metric it designed to remove 10 metric tons of CO2. Okay. So it takes out carbon from the ocean. This one says it removes 62,000 metric tons of CO2 from the air.
Hang on, let's see.
Yeah. In the article it says it removes it from the air.
Oh wait, yeah, yeah, okay, I see
Yeah,
that.
so it's removing it from the
Yeah.
air. I was like, "Oh no, am I spreading misinformation? Am I
No, I think
lying?"
yeah.
I think
I think
it's
I misread the later in the
yeah, no, it
article.
is it takes it out of the air. This is really cool. It's really really new. And it's just something I wanted to mention because I thought it was interesting. I mean, obviously, I think it's not going to solve any like climate change by
Yeah, I
any
mean
means.
it's just another like big startup creating a new field of or like a new way to help reduce the impacts, but it's again, it's just really a random startup. These things come and go all the time, especially ones that promise to do big changes to the environment.
Yeah, I mean, it says it looks like it like this one in Canada says that it will remove up to 62,000 metric tons of CO2, but I think that like the globe as a whole produces like over like 40 billion metric tons of CO2 like over the year, like
Yeah.
in emissions. So this isn't like we're gonna suck up all the greenhouses out of the air. I think it's just a cool innovation that I'm excited to follow. If you want to look it up yourself, what is like the exact process called? Removal, carbon removal. I would just Google something like that and read into it because I don't know. I don't really understand the science of it. We're not really the scientists here, but I did want to talk about it because I thought it was cool. And then I think we can talk about our last story, which is an interesting one. So the one of the, I think it was the district, it was District 8 or
Yeah.
yeah, District Eight's waterworks. There were allegations of theft there. So essentially, the Calcasieu Parish Sheriff Office started an investigation there, and they have to submit a report to the district attorney about it. Um, so there had been some financially related issues going on there, and upon some investigation, there were some red flags in some of their bookkeeping by some of their CPAs that they have listed on their website. Um, they reported that there were 17 cash and credit card disbursements that lacked supporting documentation. So when they looked a little bit more into this, it looks like um, they estimated that those
Over
yeah
$290,000 were
uh,
essentially embezzled through the waterworks for
yeah
personal projects of
they
the
were
plant
yeah
manager and plant manager associates.
they were using customer funds. Yeah,
Customer
or the customer
deposits.
security deposits. So the security deposit that customers were putting into it, they were using it. Or it says here, the report also states the plant manager used funds for purposes of operating a salvage vehicle business, funding various activities or repairs of personally owned vehicles and equipment, funding various home improvements or home furnishing, funding operations of a separate legal entity or personal hunting and other recreational endeavors, including medical expenditures. I don't know. Is this still alleged or is it? I don't know if it's confirmed that they did
This is a
that.
very new article. It came out on the 13th, I
Yeah,
think.
it came out on the 13th. So that's here. So that's like the something that's happening here at our water district, or the water works. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That that's like over almost 300K. And this stuff had been going on since like 2019.
Yeah, from 2019 to 2023.
And there have been some better, like some improvement of water since then. So it's hard, it's not no, I'm not going to say that. The fact that it was going on that early whenever there was like obviously problems with like the water that was like in all of our area, like everyone knows the water here is pretty bad. There's like way higher levels of like stuff that should not be in there. Um, and the fact that like the people who are like supposed to be keeping the water clean are like um smudging the books or doing like a Better Call Saul, like Breaking Bad moment. What's going on? To
Yeah,
fund
it's
their own personal business. That that is I can't believe that happened at like this local level when they found out about it.
yeah, it's just really like especially something as like integral to a like functioning civil society as like a decently working like water plant. Like come on, like that's not something that should even really, in my opinion, be like looked at with a profit motive at all. But
It's almost not even. It's not even. They're just using like some of the
yeah,
funds, and they're being like, "Yeah, we need more funds," and then they were taking it and
yeah, I
using
mean,
it to go
yeah, it's
hunting.
basically it's not even like a pri it's like a straight up theft
Yeah, just
situation, like
literally
it's like
stealing.
corruption, like
Yeah.
textbook
And
corruption.
I'm assuming that if this is if if it's confirmed, I'm pretty sure it's alleged. They use that word a lot, so I don't know how. I mean, I don't know, the stuff they're saying sounds pretty like they know what's going on. So I don't know. Maybe they say alleged
Yeah,
because it hasn't been taken to
be
court or something.
yeah. Yeah, it's a whole legal thing, but usually whenever they're this descriptive in the allegations, it's pretty open and shut.
That's what I would figure that. So I'm
Like
hoping that they
knowing
get
exactly
fired.
how the funds were misappropriated and what exactly the like activities were being funded, I'd imagine they are like beyond shore.
Yeah, that's a little bit. I don't think that these were just the CPAs of the water works. So I'm assuming if this goes through and it's confirmed, then they're gonna probably get fired because that's like 300K. I don't. I'm gonna probably keep looking at like in on this though.
Yeah, well, I would love to update
Yeah, we
as this
definitely need to update. But I think that yeah, definitely go search it up for yourself if you want to look into it a little bit more. And tell us if you figured anything out about it.
or if
Uh,
you know anyone that's involved, that would be awesome.
yeah. Um, because I think District 8 is actually in let me pull it up. Yeah, Waterworks District 8. That would be yeah, it's in Lake Charles. Uh, so yeah, this is like on a yeah, this is like real local. All right, but until more comes out about that, I don't think there's a whole lot more we can say about it, other than dang. Um, but no, I think that pretty much wraps up the stories that we have for today. Unless there's anything else you want
Yeah.
to say, Jackson.
Um, just apologies for the rather short week. I was
Oh
ill,
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. We missed the last two episodes. I was becoming an academic weapon and locking in. I had some really important tests. But regardless if I had them or not, Jackson could not speak.
yeah, I was
Because
a coughing, sniveling mess for the past several
yeah,
days.
bro was on antibiotics. He was on steroid shots. Uh, he was not able to record, and his webcam
But
also
now,
broke like literally
as we were
as we
setting
were
up for this
setting up to
episode,
record. It broke, so we have to bring in the. We don't want this to be a reoccurring picture.
this
Jackson's
was
gonna go
supposed to
get
be a
a
one episode thing.
where Jackson's gonna go get a webcam over the weekend. But I think that's
Yeah.
about it for today. We're gonna wrap up. We're gonna see you guys Monday. So bye, bye bye.
Goodbye, everybody.